I'm so excited to be sitting here today with Sheryl, who is the Chief Marketing Officer for Mary Kay. It is always so exciting for me to speak to women who are leaders, not only in their societies and countries, but in the world. And I can't wait for you to impart this wisdom on us. I'm hoping to learn so much today, and I'm hoping that everyone watching can take out the same as well.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
You're very accomplished in the kind of work that you do. How has, confidence helped build your kind of success that you have today?
The most important thing that I learned in regards to my confidence was that it had to come from me. I could not copy anyone. I could not wait for anyone to give me a title or a promotion. That I had to believe in myself, and also that I was only competing with myself, not competing with anyone else.
On the Miss Universe stage, having judged top women from around the globe, how do you rate the contestants' confidence?
Extremely high. And not only in, I'll say, the formal moments, but I also look for those informal moments, maybe when they don't know someone is watching. And a lot of their confidence comes through in the way that they look at other people, the way they interact with others. And that to me really does shine through. And I really saw that, I can honestly say, in every candidate.
Absolutely. How can you define confidence? I think we define it in so many different ways. What's confident for you?
You can be confident and at the same time have some fear, some hesitation, but you do it anyway. And I think it's that willingness to step up, step out, even if you feel a little bit vulnerable. So what I look for in other women and getting a feel for their confidence is, are they comfortable in perhaps an uncomfortable situation? How do they deal with maybe a new change of events? And that to me is confidence, when you face the unknown, but you know that you can handle whatever life throws your way.
Yeah, it reminds me of fearlessness, when people are like, you're so fearless. And I'm like, well, it's not really the absence of fear. The fear is always there. It's just the ability to, overcome.
You do it anyway, you give it your best. Yeah. And a lot of times you say, as long as I learn, I didn't lose.
When you come into something new, you have an expectation of what you think it's going to be, and then you get here and you actually experience what it really is. So what was most surprising to you about this whole experience?
Well, first of all, because I know you and your background, I did expect that all of the women here would be very accomplished. What I didn't expect was the degree to which so many were already impacting so many lives around the world, that at age, whether it's 22, 25, 28, women had started foundations. They had created social media platform opportunities. The passion with which they're standing up for other people really was more than I would have ever expected.
I mean, you get a lot of people asking questions like, what is the relevance of this platform of Miss Universe? Do we really need it? And I always tell people it's like the United Nations.
Very much so.
You get all these different women coming from across the world with their own platforms and voices. And I like to say it's not really a pageant for me. I don't even look at it as a pageant.
No, not at all.
It's a leadership position for women to come and launch themselves into the kind of direction that they want to go to. So I love that you
And I also have to say the sisterhood has been incredible. And so many of the women talked about that this really is a community, that everyone is really here to support and encourage each other. And it doesn't feel like a competition. And everyone is so excited to have this opportunity to learn from each other. That's amazing.
My next question for you is, what advice would you give the contestants, or actually any young woman who wants to chase her dreams but probably has these fears that we spoke about?
I think it starts with believing that you're here on the planet for a purpose, and that your dream is in your heart. It's not in anyone else's opinion. It's not in a book, and it certainly isn't lying in someone's social media feed. So one of the things I often advise young women is own your bold, own who you are, because you were designed with greatness.
I feel like we're the same person. I honestly feel like we are on the same frequency and wavelength. So thank you so much.
Thank you for this conversation.
Fun.
I hope we get a chance to speak again.
Me too. I hope we get a chance to speak again, and I'm so happy that you get to be one of the selection committee, because these women can get to learn so much from you. I hope as they sat there and chatted with you, they kind of got a sense of, the right direction of where to go.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being a part of it.
It's been an amazing experience, and I'm leaving here very inspired.